Good afternoon and welcome to McQuantico High School. I'm Steve Witterhack, and I'm here to bring you at least the play-by-play for our games here today. Battle Line Films taking care of the video production with Mitch and his crew here at McQuantico High School. First time I've been to McQuantico. Again, I'm Steve Witterhack, and we've got 7th grade basketball. Mount Horeb with the ball right now in red, taking on the Oshkosh West Wildcats. Good lengthy players that both teams have. We'll see how this thing turns out. Nice facility that they have here. Just a huge gym that I saw a lot of teams playing in. And I walked up here, and this is like, I would say this is the old gym, the old part of the school possibly. But nice facility here with a football field. Ball taken away. And coming up with it was Henry Casper. Nice steal. Gets it in the hands of Ty Krieger to bring it up. Oshkosh West with their first possession. No score in the ball game here in the early going. 7th grade basketball on tap here for the Wisconsin Youth Premier Basketball League. Drive on the left side by Schuster goes up. A nice take by Mason Schuster. Goes up off the glass and in. First point's going to Oshkosh West. Little head fake and going right to the rack with it. Nice job on Horeb with it. I've seen them play numerous times during the year. I'm from Opon. This little reverse on that dribble and cutting back to his right and putting it in. Sam Erickson with a nice basket, getting his first points of the game. We are tied at 2 apiece. Yeah, a little crossover dribble from left to right hand. Found a nice gap, went right to the hole. And not the tallest guy out there, but quick to the hole and finishing that shot. Casper has it, pulls up right elbow. 15-footer is good. Henry Casper with the basket. – 4-2 in favor of Oshkosh West. Come on, Horeb with the basketball down in the corner. And going along the baseline, they'll scoop with the left hand. That's no good. Getting the rebound and getting it out of bounds. Good rebound by Hayden Gunlock. Hayden went up and got it blocked out of bounds, but it will remain Mount Horeb basketball. The Vikings. Oshkosh West Wildcats. That's the thing about looking at this league. They have your school teams out there, and balls taken away after a tipped inbounds pass and going up. Little pulling up. And putting it in, Henry Casper. Nice job for his 4th point of the ball game. Good job not going right into trouble. He's got his team leading now 6-2. Erickson has it out near half court. Lassar takes it up, scoops shot with the right. He's going to get fouled on his way to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. 2 free throws now for Braxton Lazar. Yeah, thanks for joining us here today. Steve Witterhack with you, and first shot is no good. Well, always good to watch the up-and-comers do a lot of high school ball during the regular season, and seen some pretty good basketball teams, and I've seen the future of the high school teams. Next free throw is good. Very nice athletes coming up from 4th grade all the way through 8th grade in this league. Lazar makes a second free throw, makes it a 6-3 lead now for Oshkosh West. The Wildcats with the ball, get it back in the hands of Casper. He goes up strong on the right side, and looks like he's going to be shooting a couple free throws on that. So Casper, first trip to the free throw line, first free throw by any of the Wildcats so far in the ball game. First free throw is good. He's got 5 now. Yeah, nice facility here at McQuantico. I saw a lot of guys coming out with a baseball bag, so that's down on this end of the school. So some batting cages all set up. Next free throw, nice high arcing shot, nothing but net. Henry Casper now with 6 points, has his team leading now 8-3. Quick pass down and a shot inside. Good job. Finishing in that one is Alex Nemechek, goes up and gets it. Good job, rewarded running the court. McHenry Johnson with it down in the corner, gives it off over to Henry Casper. Back in the lane with it is Mason Schuster. And we'll throw towards the rim is no good. Battle for getting it somehow is Colton Schuster in trouble. Does a little power dribble, and he's going to get himself fouled on his left-handed shot attempt, and he'll be going to the line to shoot 2 now for Oshkosh West. Nice battle. Not really in the position to get the ball, but he went up, grabbed it, drew the foul. 2 free throws now for Colton Schuster. Nice rotation on that one. Good looking free throw for him. First one, nothing but net for Colton. This one comes up a little bit short, and getting the rebound is Mount Horeb. Well, pass out on top. 3-point shot is on the way. Rims out, no good on the shot attempt, but rebounded again by Mount Horeb. Another 3-point shot on the way. This time that is good by Alex Nemechek. Makes it just a 1-point lead for Oshkosh West. Nice job getting the offensive rebound and making the most of it, getting a 3-point bucket. Bednarik gets a little weave out on top with the Wildcats. Bednarik has it, hands it off over to Crosby Hand. But a 16-footer left side. That is a little bit too strong in the shot by Colton Schuster. And Mount Horeb pushing it up now. Out on the corner, the race for the ball, and coming up with it are the Wildcats. Taking it the other way. Ball passed in the lane, off the glass, a little too strong on the shot by Johnson. And getting the rebound is Hayden Gunlock. And nice job going the other way with it, scoring quickly. Get into Sam Erickson. He gets his second bucket of the game. He's got 4 points, has his team leading now, 10-9. Who's number 22? Steiner, okay. A 10-9 lead now for Mount Horeb. Good job. They were down for most of the first half here so far, but got that lead. Just kept on chipping away. Good defense. Crossover dribble and getting it back out on top. Over to Randall. Goes up and goes into the tall timber up there. Comes up, misses the shot. Getting the rebound, Mason Shields. Gets the ball over to Hayes Steiner. And they kick it back out. Another 3-point shot on the way and another one in. Right now, Alex Nemechek letting it up. 2 from downtown. He's got 8 points total in the ball game. He has his team leading now 13-9. Mount Horeb on top of Oshkosh West. And we've got a timeout by the Wildcats. Back after this with more Premier League basketball. Okay, we are back. Timeout taken by the Wildcats. They trail now 13-9. Trying to get some kind of groove offensively going again. Casper passes the ball over the left side over to Rago. Get it down along that left block going in as Schuster goes up. Tough shot off the rim, no good. Ball is loose and grabbing it is Mason Shields. Throws it up the court again. Great job releasing, and there's going to be a travel. Travel will be called on Robert Randall. Did a good job. 2 of the Mount Horeb Vikings took off down the court. They got it to him, but then he got a little choppy with the feet. Gets called for the travel back in the hands of the Wildcats. 13-9, the lead for Mount Horeb. Goes Roth along the right side, gets cut off, still working over there, gets that block. Nice block there by Sam Erickson, pushing it up the court again. Here goes Steiner with it. Little Euro step in the lane, and that one's going to be knocked out of bounds off the Wildcats. Nice move, but ends up getting that ball tapped out of bounds. It is Mount Horeb basketball. They've got a 4-point lead, 7:42 left here in the first half. Randall will inbound now for the Vikings. Ball down to the corner, another 3-point shot up. That misses everything, a little short on the shot by Nemechek. And West has it now, trailing by 4, 13-9. Little hesitation move and getting cut off in the lane, and they reset again, bringing it back out on top. Goes Schuster with it, is going to get a block from behind by Shields. Still battle for the basketball. We got a tied up ball. And it will remain with the Wildcats. A little battle for the basketball, a little tie up. Alternating possession or pointing towards Oshkosh West. 13-9 the lead for Mount Horeb. 7:18 left here in the first half. I'm Steve Witterhack with you. And inbounds pass gets blocked. Nice shot by Randall with a block right back into the hands of West. Was Casper gets cut off. Good job. Good defensive stop there. Randall's going to get called for the foul. Got the good, nice initial stop, but then a little too aggressively on that one, and there'll be a foul on Robert Randall going to the line. Now is Henry Casper. He's 2 for 2 so far in the game. He's got 6 points. Staying perfect at the free throw line. Henry Casper, a nice little score. A couple of baskets he had early. Back of the rim, no good. Ball is loose. A battle for the ball. Coming up with it. Here goes Ganinin goes up and misses the shot. Nice rebound, and here goes Shields with it. Going to kick it out to the left side. Randall throws one up. That is no good. Battle for the basketball. And hauling it in is Mason Schuster, but taken away. Back in the hands of the Vikings. Overshot on the attempt inside. And we are going to get maybe a reach-in foul is going to be called on Hayden Gunlock. A little frantic again there, right? And that last little possession down to that side of the court, but back in the hands of the Wildcats. Hand has it, gets the ball back over to Casper. He gets cut off, turns around, puts it up, and he gets fouled. Go back to the free throw line is Henry Casper. First free throw is up, and that is no good. Mount Horeb with the lead, but an opportunity at the line now for Casper to get a point closer for his team. Yeah, he is nothing but net on that shot. So Casper now with 8 points in the ball game as a team only down by 2. To pass it over and taking the shot from downtown. That is good. 3-point bucket is good for Mason Shields. His first points of the ball game puts his team up now by 5, 16-11. Getting down to the 6-minute mark left here in the first half. Casper passes up about a 15-footer. They're going to get down along the right block. Going to kick it back out on top. One of the shorter guys out there posting up, but he had a short defender on him too, and that one's going to end up being taken away, and a foul is going to be called on the Wildcats. Shot by Evan Peterson to grab the ball and draw that foul. 16-11, Mount Horeb leading here in the first half. I'll be around for 5 more games here at McQuantico High School. My first trip, I think, in this whole area. So Waterford wasn't that much further away from here, so I know I'm getting down more further into the southeastern part of the state. I'm from Waupun myself. And the ball loose, out of bounds. It will be Wildcat basketball. So Oshkosh West with the ball. And how you doing?
There's some water there for you. You need anything else?
Nope, good. Okay, 5:26 here left in the first half. West trying to crawl back in here. 15 or 16 to 11, they're trailing. They've got the ball. Bednarik with it. Passes off to the left side over to a Hand. Back in the hands of Casper. Throws one up. Oh, that one rims out. No good. Battle for the ball. And coming up with it is Finn Hool, I should say. A little battle for the ball. We're going to have a tie-up and should be heading towards Mount Horeb on the alternating possession arrow. Mount Horeb looking at a little full court pressure right now being applied by the Wildcats. Casper trying to guard. Good job spinning away from the defender. Erickson gets it over half court. Being hounded now, being trapped along the sideline, and a timeout taken. We'll do the same. Back with some more Premier League basketball right after this. Okay, welcome back to McWanago High School. I am Steve Witterhack, and 4:45 left in the first half. Mount Horeb with the lead now, 16 to 11. Nice job coming back in the early part of the half. They were trailing most of the way. They battled back. Nice buckets there by Nemechek to kind of help put them up. He's got 8 points of the game out of their 16. Shot from the right corner, and that one's no good. But a nice rebound there by Hayden Gunlock. A reset, three-point shot is up, and another three-point bucket for Mason Shields. His second from downtown has his team leading by 8 now, 19 to 11. Goes Hand in the lane with a left hand. Good job. Crosby Hand with the basket. Getting his first points of the ball game, but still a 6-point lead for Mount Horeb. Be close to the 4-minute mark left here in the first half. Good ball handling by Erickson, but gets fouled as he goes into the lane. Couple players coming in. Ace Steiner along with Braxton Lassar. Checking in the ball game now for the Vikings. Just under 4 to play in the half. Inbounds pass in the hands of Erickson. Sit back out on top. Over to Lassar. Steiner with it out top of the key extended. Gives up his dribble. Guarded closely by Schuster. Getting some trouble right now. Gets away before maybe getting the call for a 5-second closely guarded. Well, Oshkosh West defense locking things down. Pull up 15-footer. Nice job finding some open space on that one from Sam Erickson. Erickson's got 6 points in the ballgame. One little dribble off to the right, found himself all alone, buries it. 21-13 now the lead for Mount Horeb. Almost a steal there by Steiner, but stays in the hands of the Wildcats. Three-pointer straight away, rims out, no good. Getting the rebound is Lassar, pushing it up along the right side, throws it down to the corner, gives it down to Erickson. And in the lane, the big guy goes in, and Coach is strong and rip it, and he did. Nice job finishing. Hayden Gunlock getting his first points of the ball game. That's what you want your bigs to do. 23-13 now, a 10-point lead for Mount Horeb. Bednarik has it, gets it back on top over to Krieger. Goes Johnson with it, back to Krieger. Dribbles off to his left. And hands the ball off over to Johnson. Under 2.5 to play. Strong drive on the right side. A little too far underneath the basket on that shot. And trying to run the court the other way is Mount Horeb, but ends up throwing it out of bounds, so it'll be back in the hands of Oshkosh West. 23-13. And it's a lead now for Mount Horeb, but the ball in the hands of Oshkosh West, the Wildcats. See, Badgers lost today in their game in the semifinals in the Big Ten, losing to Michigan. And be a foul call on the pick that was being set out there by Colton Schuster. The Mount Horeb basketball. Now with a 10-point lead, exactly 2 minutes left here in the first half of action at McQuantico High School. So we've got maybe a foul called, and look to make sure it's not a bonus yet. So I'll be taken out of bounds on the side by Oshkosh West. Wildcats with the basketball. Got some work to do, down by 10. They'd probably like to get more around the 5 or 6 point deficit before halftime. Might be kind of a win for them. And get it down along that left block over to Schuster. A nice find on the right side of the lane over to Colton Schuster, but this shot gets blocked. And Shields going to push it up. He's going to draw the foul on the Wildcats. A good ball movement that time by the Wildcats, but better defense by the Vikings to block that shot inside. They've got it back with that 10-point lead. 1:38 left in the first half. And ball inbounded into Erickson. Working against McHenry Johnson now. A little crossover dribble. Pass down to the left corner. Gets it down to Gunlock. Working hard along that baseline. Ends up getting it blocked. And coming up with it is the Wildcats. They'll bring it up again. Trying to cut into that 10-point deficit. Casper hands the ball off over to Krieger. Near half court with it. Back over to Casper. Long three on the way. Back of the rim, no good. Getting the rebound, putting it up. We're shooting it a little bit on that shot by Krieger. And they're going to toss it up. That's going to get tossed away. Nemechek trying to get a fast break going, but ends up throwing it away. So it'll be Wildcat basketball. Under a minute to play. Opportunity again here for the Wildcats, trying to cut into that 10-point deficit. That one gets blocked. That is a nice block there by Steiner. Then a reach in right away by West. Nice block by Steiner out there. I've seen him play many games so far this season. I'm a Waupun guy, and I saw him play against the Waupun team, and a lot of these guys really nice players, but he's really a nice aggressive defender. Draws the foul, and he'll be heading to the free throw line now for Mount Horeb. First free throw, and he stepped over the line after he shot before the ball got to the basket and made the shot, but they call that off. We're stuck at 23-13 right now. Here we go, last 35 seconds of the first half. Wildcats again would love to get a couple buckets closer here. 3-point shot on the way, and that is good. Nothing but net on the shot by number 3, Hudson Roth. His first points of the ball game coming at a good timely time. Some more full court pressure being applied by the Wildcats with 20 seconds and counting down. Erickson passes it inside. Gunlock gets it blocked, gets his own ball right back, puts it in and draws the foul. Nice job getting his shot blocked as Hayden Gunlock grabs his own rebound, puts it back up, puts it in, and gets fouled. To the line to shoot one is Hayden Gunlock. Nice job sticking with it is Hayden. Free throw on the way, and that high off the rim, no good. A battle for the ball, getting the rebound, missing it. Ball tapped out, 5 seconds left, shot on the way, no good. Wildcats, maybe a tie-up for the basketball. Like I said, good job by Steiner going in there and tying it up with 2.2 seconds left, and Wildcats should be getting the ball. 2.2 seconds left in the half. Here we go at half court. Shot from half court, a little bit too strong.